Today we got 3 steps to becoming more positive. How do I become more positive? My name is Jacob Rupp. I'm the founder and the CEO of the Lift Your Legacy Coaching Group, taking 3,300 years of Jewish tradition and helping you become the person you want to be. Today we got 3 steps towards being more positive. Hi, I'm Jacob Rupp. I am the CEO and founder of the Lift Your Legacy Coaching Group, where we take 3,300 years of Jewish tradition and apply it to your life so you can start living the way that you want. So, the idea of positivity is a very popular idea nowadays because so many of us aren't positive, right? There are a crazy amount of people in America that are unhappy. Huge industries exist, health industries and the pharmaceutical industries, and all of these things, multi-billion-dollar businesses that are helping us get more happy. So how do we just do it for ourselves? Because really, were people needing all of these products and all of these services before? The answer is no. It doesn't mean they're all bad, but what it does mean is that these things exist within us. So how do we become more positive? Step number 1 is we have to realize it's a decision. Being positive, being negative has nothing to do with your circumstances. And they've worked this out from a psychological standpoint as well. People that are making a certain amount of, if your basic needs are covered, and even if they're not, right? You can read Viktor Frankl, Man's Search of Meaning, people that found meaning in even the craziest and happiest, even the craziest, most terrible situations, right? If we make decisions to be happy, if we say God is in control, that it's not all up to me, the sense of releasing our need to control everything and saying, I'm going to choose one thing and that thing's to be positive, then everything that filters through our life can be seen from that lens. One time I lost a crazy amount of money and Initially, I felt terrible. But then what I had to do is to say, I've made a decision that I want to be positive. I don't want this to cripple me. And very quickly after, I was able to break out of that and to go into my positive attitude. And the very interesting thing is a lot of people tell me, oh, you're really positive? I had to choose this. I choose this on a daily basis that I really want to be positive. Step number 2 is to be self-aware. When you feel that you're upset, that you're hungry, that you feel sick. So then you have to realize that the problems that we have in our lives, all of these issues, all these situations that we feel are so difficult to overcome, these are not necessarily the truth. What our negative feelings come from a lot of times from our environment. Why am I feeling bad? Why am I feeling unhealthy? Why and how is that impacting my situation? Again, a very practical example. My wife asked me a question and I responded not as politely as I wanted to, but I had just been watching a movie that was very sad and upsetting, and I was like, oh, her question fit into my mood set. And the reality was, once the movie was over, once I had sort of broken out of that, I was able to say, you know what, it was just an innocent question. Why did I have to think it was such a bigger deal? The answer was I combined that with my emotions, and I wasn't able to be self-aware enough to appreciate that my feelings had nothing to do with the reality. Third point is the idea of being forgiving of yourself. This works so often when it comes to the gym, when it comes to really anything, that we make mistakes. And the biggest thing we do, the biggest problem, the biggest thing that the evil inclination, the Jewish idea that there's this force that drives us away from being who we want to be, this idea, its major tool is despair. Right? That when we make a decision, it's not that we make bad decisions. Everyone makes bad decisions. That's part of being human. But the despair that follows that, that's really where you get stuck. How do you deal with despair? How do you deal with not living up to what you set to, you set for yourself? You wanted to eat healthy and then you just ate a chocolate bar or whatever it might be. Yeah, dried fruit, depending on how you're wired. That's my problem, right? But you make mistakes. So if you say, oh, I'm such a loser. Oh, I'm so pathetic. I hate myself. These are all things, again, a lot of us say it, right? But if you learn how to forgive yourself, right, that despair doesn't attach itself to you and then you don't drive yourself further down all of the bad things you want to do. So those are 3 steps to building out how to be happy. Thank you very much.